When your child is sick, it feels like a race. Emotions are high, doctors and nurses are rushing into the room, and you're making some really quick day-to-day decisions. Yet overall, time is slipping away and you're trying to hold on to every last moment you can with your child.
Our time with Will was way too short, but it wasn't a race. It was really a journey.
Hello, sweet baby. Hi, how's it going?
I had given him a bath,
Oh, you feel
and it was Friday, September 12th. Immediately, I noticed that his leg had been very swollen to a point where my body actually went hot and I knew something was really wrong. By Monday morning, doctors were coming into the ICU and letting us know that Will had cancer, and by Tuesday, we were having brain surgery. From there, we began chemotherapy and began the fight of our life. And thankfully, we were at Albany Med and surrounded by so many loving family, friends, doctors, nurses, and we began our journey there.
When we decided to no longer continue treatment for Will, when we knew we had done all we could, we really felt like our best place to be was the hospital. That was our family. The minute we made that decision, the hospital just changed everything. They really did. They moved us to a room that was meant for 2 patients, but it was just us. They pushed beds together. They had chairs around. They allowed visitors to come at all hours. They allowed our kids to stay with us so that we didn't have to send them away at any time. And they let us be a family. We really did build a lifetime in just a few months. Just got us thinking that this is really about what Will's life should be remembered for, is the opportunities that we were given as a family. That's what we want to see other families have as well.
This room was our goal from the very start. We want to provide families with all of the comfort and care and nurturing and safety net of doctors, everything that we had during our time there.
You know, we're just very sensitive to the fact that families need time to visit with one another, to grieve if that's necessary. So it'll really make things, we hope, a little bit more comfortable for a family when they've got to stay here for days.
I think this room will allow other people to have that same feeling. When they can walk out and feel like we did everything we could, we have no regrets, that we got to spend every second of our remaining time with our child together. That's what our hope was.
We have a great vision of how we would like to continue to support all the families in the room. We know that every family is going to be different. Everyone coming through that space will have their own journey, and we want to be able to say yes to everybody.
Because of you and your support, we've reached several goals. We've been able to support the Journeys program, we've been able to start the SOAR program, and now we have this amazing room.
When I was 27 weeks pregnant with Amelia, I had got in for a routine visit, and it was determined that there were some concerns. Once the results came back from that and we learned that she did in fact have monosomy 21, which is a chromosomal abnormality, there is minimal life expectancy. They introduced us to the Journeys team.
They listened. They just didn't listen. I think they took everything in and absorbed it and did what they could with the information we gave them. When she obviously came into the world, it was kind of like a miracle.
Called her my sassafras because she had this little sassy attitude, and she was so spunky to be so tiny and so sick. She was amazing.
Every day that she was alive, that was a blessing. And the one thing I remember Dr. Porter coming in always saying, when you're ready, we're with you. When she came in, it was unbelievable. We have a dog named Charlie, and he's a big part of our lives. It was a great experience to have him and her, and
being able to go for walks around the block with her.
I made sure I had my first dance with her. Even if it was just for a month, it was the greatest month. To have a child that's so young and you're so proud of, she fought like a champ, and just really proud of her.
She certainly gave us a lifetime of love in a very short amount of time.
Absolutely.
The Brave Will Foundation and the donors that continue to give and support the Brave Will Foundation is responsible for the underwriting of the Journeys program at the Children's Hospital. We're just beginning our 5th year, and it's really exciting because our presence is becoming welcomed. Our notoriety has arrived. We're getting more consults, so we're pretty much doing about a new consult every day. So because of you, we've been able to expand the Journeys program.
So SOAR stands for Steer Onward and Remember. About 3 months prior to the 1-year angelversary of a child's passing, the hospital recommends families to us.
We wanted to take a day that you dread, that is you know is going to be sad, and you turn it into a day that's memorable, that honors your child.
It could be a tree planting and then a catered lunch after, graveside service, planting a garden, a day of memory where we have a butterfly release and families do random acts of kindness. It's anything. It's whatever a family wants. Initially, we set a budget for each family, and we realized extremely quickly that there isn't a budget. Because of our donors, we haven't had to say no. We continue to say yes to all these families and create these experiences.
You never expect your child to have cancer. You never expect to lose your child so soon. Those are things you can't plan for, you can't prepare for, and when it happens, there's no manual for what to do next. Will's kind of guided us through this and has inspired us to start the foundation, to have these goals, to have this mission to help families that were like us.
Our journey, this journey, it's not over. We still need to support these families. We still need to continue asking for support, and we need our sponsors and our donors to continue to say yes.
You're a happy little baby. Hello.
We're just a mom and dad that are trying to do something right for their son, and us alone wouldn't have been enough. We needed these people that just keep coming year after year, and they have, and we've been, just so blessed to be in the situation we are, to be able to help so many families, and it's really because of those people, and it's because of the powerful message that our son keeps delivering.